After watching several lessons on the periodic table and metals and nonmetals, and after watching the simulation on this subject, let's test our information regarding metals and nonmetals. All elements are listed in which table? The atomic table, the periodic table, or the metallic table? The correct answer is the periodic table. Most elements are metals, nonmetals, or magnetic. Remember the periodic table and the shades of metals and nonmetals. Most elements are metals and they are located to the left side of the periodic table. Nonmetals are much less in number than metals. Metals have high boiling points. Is that true or false? That is true. Metals have high boiling points and they also have high melting points. They need high temperatures in order to boil and also to melt. Which element would you expect to conduct electricity? Sulfur, aluminum, or chlorine? Now let's analyze this a little bit. Sulfur is nonmetal, and chlorine is nonmetal. Both of them are located to the right side of the periodic table, and we know that one characteristic of nonmetals is that they do not conduct electricity. One choice is left, aluminum. Aluminum is located to the left side of the periodic table. It's a metal, and it conducts electricity. So the correct answer is aluminum, because all metals conduct electricity. Why is aluminum used in saucepans? It conducts heat, it's gray, it conducts electricity. In fact, aluminum is used in saucepans because it conducts heat. The fire from the stove reaches the whole pan and therefore the food in the pan is cooked well. Which of these is a major use of copper? Bridges, electrical wiring, or magnets? The correct answer is electrical wiring. Copper is the main component of electrical wires. Which element has the highest melting point? Sulfur, iron, or oxygen? In fact, you don't need to know the melting points of the three elements in order to have the right answer. Sulfur is a nonmetal. Oxygen is a nonmetal. Iron is a metal. And from previous lessons, we know that metals have higher melting points than nonmetals. This leaves us with iron as the correct answer. Which of these elements is not a metal? Sodium, copper, or carbon? The correct answer is carbon. Carbon is a nonmetal. Metals are malleable. What does that mean? They are shiny, they can be molded, they are brittle. The correct answer is that they can be molded. Brittle is the opposite of malleable. The elements found in the middle of the periodic table are called alkali metals, earth metals, or transition metals. The correct answer is transition metals. Alkali metals are elements in group number 1, earth metals are elements in group number 2, and transition metals are the elements in the middle of the periodic table.